1, 2, 3.
I've been running from the pain, trying not to feel the same, but it's a shame that we miss again. See, my confidence is shaking and my heart is feeling vacant, so you try to fill it in. You said I could fix the broken in your heart, your words saving, darling. But I don't know why you're shooting in the dark. I got faith in nothing. But love, pray for me. I never had somebody, so I don't know how to love. Pray for me. I know I need somebody, so I can learn how to
Hey y'all, we back with some running shoes now. So these shoes I purchased from a running store in Gainesville, Virginia. They're one of those stores that will have you run on a treadmill to see how you strike the ground. How I used to measure when I needed a new running shoe is when my feet started hurt. I never did anything with like mileage, like measured how far I went with the shoes or anything like that. It was always just when my feet started hurting. Once they looked at how I would strike the ground, they started making some shoe recommendations for me, and I chose from there and started on the Guide ISO train. I used to get Asics, Brooks, New Balance, even some Nike running shoes, but these right here have just been the best for me. I encourage you to try new brands if you haven't found your forever running shoe yet. These are my third pair of these. Like, you know, they have multiple generations. This is my third pair, and I have to actually remember to get new running shoes because my feet never hurt in these. So I just keep going and keep going. And I mean, unless I run into something sharp or something, they don't really fall apart either. They're just very well made. They go for many miles, and even on longer distances they do fine. But for this particular pair, I haven't ran more than 6 miles in these. So I mean, maybe like really, really long, like 13 plus or 20 plus, you know, there might be something, but I just haven't ran that far in them. They're also good for just walking around in everyday wear as well. They're comfortable, and they've been through the mud, which, I mean, you can kind of tell they've just been through a lot, been wiped clean again by the rain, and just multiple cycles through that. I've sat them out to dry, and they actually dry very quickly too. There's just like a lot of aeration going on with, you know, the materials and everything like that, so they dry really quickly too. When I first got them, there wasn't any painful beginnings either. That's another reason why it really helped to go through that process, because now when I get a running shoe, it's like maybe the first run, but after that, like, there's nothing else. And my feet are, you know, wide, and they still do really fine with these too. I don't know if these are actually the wide, yeah. So overall, I mean, they're a fantastic running shoe. The price isn't too outrageous for a running shoe of this caliber either. Saucony is kind of one of those out there brands, but once you've tried it, I think you'll realize what you've been missing out on. So I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope the next time you run, you feel great during and afterwards. Have a good one.